Hey booktubers, it's Andy from Estella's Revenge, and I tried my best to film this video yesterday when I was not wearing this outfit, because I've noticed that I'm always wearing this outfit in this video series. It's not intentional, I promise. I don't wear it every day. Okay, so I'm back today with the third video in my Who, What, When, Where, Why, and How of my reading series. So today is when I read. So this could go a couple of ways. I could give you a little background on when I became a reader, or I could give you some information about when I read, literally when I read now. And I think I kind of covered the first part of that in my first video. So today I'm actually going to talk to you about kind of the things I have going on in my daily life, how I juggle some of those things, and because this video series is taking the place of a Q&A, this works out great because you get to learn a little bit more about my everyday life. So here we go. Okay. As I've mentioned here before, I am a PR director, so I work full-time 40 hours a week, if not more, because if we have other stuff to do, it has to get done somehow. In addition to that, I've blogged for about 9 years. I started this YouTube channel probably 4 to 6 months ago. I haven't looked lately, so I don't remember. And I also have a second and third job teaching online university courses. One is for a school I worked for on ground back in 2007 and 8, and the other is for a university that is about an hour from where I live now. And then I just kind of happened upon a position teaching for them. So as you can imagine, grading for 4 university courses, in addition to full-time work, in addition to all the extracurricular bookish activities I have, plus life at home with a 3-and-a-half-year-old, can be a little bit hectic. So quite simply, I read whenever I can. I'm usually reading at least one book on my e-reader because it's easy to carry that tablet around and read anytime. So if I'm stuck waiting for a meeting, I can read. If I get to work early in the morning, I can read. At night, when I put my son to sleep, our routine is that I sit and read on my tablet while he goes to sleep. So I'm not really facilitating him going to sleep. I'm just there as kind of a comfort, and he's usually pretty quick about it. So in addition to before work, if I get here early, lunch hour, obviously, if I have time, and before bed, I don't really read outside of those times. That's when I really try to cram in the bulk of my reading. So I read tons during the summer because I wasn't grading papers for online classes, but since that has kicked up, I have seen my reading decline by about half. So during the summer, I read about 10 to 12 books per month. Now I'm reading 4, 5, or 6 books a month, which is fine. You know, I wish it could be a little more and a little faster, but it is what it is. I definitely put boundaries in place so that I am spending a lot of quality time with my kiddo. At nighttime, I don't open my computer. After 5 o'clock, computer is gone. We spend a lot of time reading books together. We spend some time, of course, doing the nightly routine things like baths and dinner and all that stuff. And then we watch Power Rangers if we have time a little bit in the evenings, and just stuff like that. So I get some reading in right before bed. In addition to that, my fiance is a reader, which is really nice because on the weekends when my son is with his dad, then my fiance and I spend time together and we do a lot of reading together. He listens to a lot of audiobooks, and he does quite a bit of reading with me on the weekends. He's very tolerant, and he's kind of a homebody like me, so it's not a big deal if I just say, let's be slugs this weekend and lay around and read. And he's pretty okay with that, so that's awesome. So, yeah, as far as blogging and booktubing, same concept. I mean, I squish it in before work, during lunch, before bed. And most of my booktubing gets done on the weekends because I have good light. I'm not restricted by having to do it in the evenings, or like today, I'll do it at lunchtime when I have a few minutes. So yeah, after I get done with this video, I'm going to eat lunch and read a little bit and then go back to the grind. So anyway, that is a very quick rundown of the when of my reading. Some of you would ask how I juggle work, home, family, all that stuff. And that's how. Use your time to the best of your ability and squish in that reading wherever you can. And I should also mention that we don't watch a lot of TV, so that helps. We have Netflix streaming, we don't have cable or dish or anything like that. So that has helped me read a lot more. If I didn't have the internet at home, I would read tons, but I don't know if I could stand it. So anyway, I would love to hear about when you read, how you juggle that and put it into your schedule, as well as your booktubing or any other kind of extracurricular bookish activities that you do. And I will see y'all soon with another video in this series. Have a good day. Bye.